absence of Mayor Kinsey, can we get a motion to have Kristen Chiaro as the acting presiding officer?
I will make that motion.
Try. All those in favor?
Aye.
It's all yours, Kristen.
All right, let's call this regular board meeting to order. Stand for a moment of silence. Pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll.
Trustee Nice.
Present.
Trustee Tribe.
Here.
Trustee Ferguson.
Present.
Trustee Charo.
Present.
Trustee Gerger. Trustee Fletcher.
Here.
Village President Kinsey is absent as well.
Any public announcements?
Les Morgan with the Chatham American Legion. The only thing we got going with the Legion is the golf outing on October the 3rd. We're still looking for sponsorships and golf teams. Now with the DFW. Really busy. Like permission for on 911. We'll be placing some small flags along Route 4, if that's permissible. Okay, and then at 7:15, we're meeting at the flag pole, having a short prayer, and then lowering the flags. And then we'll line up along Route 4. I don't know how long we're gonna do that, but we're gonna be waving flags and that kind of thing. And if we get an overabundance, then we're gonna have people at Plummer and Route 4. And then at 6 o'clock at night, at the VFW, we will have a short prayer session and then raise the flags. Then on September the 20th, from 8 to 10, coffee and donuts at the VFW. It's a free event. Kids are welcome. It's been having a lot of families here the last couple of months. So
What was the date on that class?
that one is on September the 20th.
Thank you.
And then on that day, the auxiliary, and I forgot to find out what the times are, but the auxiliary is collecting donations for the Quincy Veterans Home. So we'll be having that drive that day. And then on the 26th, it's open mic karaoke at 7 p.m. I think that's everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Les. All right.
Memorial brick applications, we're still collecting them. We got probably about 35 spaces left on the memorial, so get them in.
I have an announcement. It is for our village attorney. It's her birthday today.
Yay!
Happy birthday!
Happy
Good for you.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you all very much.
Any other public announcements? Any public comments on agenda topics? Hearing none. There's no old business. We don't even have any new business today. It's a short meeting. Can I have a motion to bring the consent agenda to the table?
Make a motion.
Trustee Trice made a motion, trustee Fletcher has seconded. Any discussions? Feelings? No? Okay.
Roll call.
Roll call.
Trustee Nice.
Yes.
Trustee Tribe. Yes. Trustee Ferguson.
Yes.
Trustee Fletcher.
Yes.
Trustee Charo.
Yes.
Aye.
Alrighty. Public comments.
Bird.
That would be.
Hi, I'm Barry Friedman from the Chapel. I was approached from the Illinois Lottery, both in Springfield and in Chatham, to sell lottery at our place, which would in turn roll into Keno, which is, they've done it in Springfield. The reason I'm here today is there's an old statute or something here that says you can't have lottery, and I think it goes back to Wolfies, and they didn't want to have, and we were talking about it the other day, that, just, they didn't want to have raffles and all this other stuff. This isn't a raffle, this is controlled by the Illinois Lottery, it's a freestanding machine, you can see them in Springfield, they started it. We just had it implemented, and I waited till I saw it, implemented to see how it would go. It's a freestanding machine, and then we have it behind ours, and it's gotta be 21 and older, and in the next 2 months or something like that, they're gonna add a Keno game, which is like $2. You've seen them in different places. And I'm hoping that we can change this just for the simple fact is, you guys probably heard about a lot of the bars and everything else, there's trouble, and this is just something hoping to keep us going a little bit. So, I'm going to my 28th year here, I was hoping maybe we could change this, and like I said, they approached me, this is something that the Illinois Lottery, I brought some information, So, if you guys can help me on that, that'd be great, I appreciate your help.
So essentially, you're gonna sell instant lottery tickets and
Yeah.
regular lottery tickets, right?
Right, so like right now, there's a kiosk that sells just a few of the things, kiosk isn't there's not gonna be scratch offs or anything like that, we're not gonna have that big bundle, there's one behind the bar, and it'll sell like the dollar ones and some of the progressive ones and the Mega Millions and the Powerball.
Yeah.
And the way, what that does for the bars is like, I get, 1% of the sale, so like
Got
it's a $10 sale, I get,
Okay.
And then, and if we have to sell a lottery ticket, and it's a good thing, I mean,
If you sell a lottery ticket that wins, you get a big.
yeah, then I won't be back here again. I don't need to, right? You don't have to see me. But, no, it's helpful, because, we're local, it's nice that, it's not a big gas station selling it. So, again, I'm not gonna be rich off it, but it's something, and, just the fact, it's a whole different animal than poker machines. Poker machines are a whole different animal, that's
Yeah.
big and everything. This is just gonna be so, like, hopefully people are sitting in my bar, and they're sitting there, and while they're sitting there, they can put a $2 little card in front of them and do that. I'm hoping just for something, and like I said, this is the state of Illinois approached me about it, I didn't go to them, so I was just hoping that maybe we could change whatever needs to be changed.
Okay.
We have an ordinance that was on the books for raffles. Give it to Lisa, she can go through and take a look at it.
Yep.
But if everything's regulated by the state, the staff doesn't have an issue with it. We don't have to go out and watch anything, look at anything, makes anything go. So
Yeah, every day I can pull up a printout and it just says what we sold this day, will say, no, my commission, usually like $4 or something like that. So, and then I make a deposit into an account, I have a separate account just for, it'll say Illinois Lottery in it, and they just hit it every Tuesday night, and then, so I'm left with like that $5 or something. The only thing that can help is the Keno, so maybe it keeps people, really you don't make much money off the Keno as much as you hope that people stay around the bar longer instead of having to always have karaoke, always have, bands for $500 or
So
something like that.
there'll be local, like, Keno games.
Yeah, they already, like in Springfield, I've got my 7 TVs up anyway, but they've already put up 2 TVs, it runs ads and it'll just, the Keno runs like, I think it's every 7 minutes or 10 minutes, and we don't have it yet, that's being implemented, we've got just the lottery now, so.
Okay.
And Keno's ran by the Illinois Lottery?
Yep, it just, will run every so
So
often.
I'm assuming that we will get a cut of that, and I'm assuming that we will also charge for how many Keno machines you have, just like we have for video poker machines. But I don't know if we can do that or not, so, yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, we're not, it's just the freestanding lottery machine and the thing like that, and that's where the Keno comes from, and it just runs through the TVs. I don't know all the details, they're supposed to have sent people around to tell you everything, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, but it's just something they're trying to get out there, and it'll take a while to get implemented. I might get the lottery machine, if you guys pass this, I might get the lottery machine in the next month, but, Keno's gonna take a little bit to get going.
I'm assuming so,
We will get back with you in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so those public comments. Do we have anything else on the agenda? Next scheduled meeting is September the 23rd. We have no reason for executive session. So I'll take the motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Knights has made an motion and trustee Fletcher has seconded, so all in favor?
Aye.
All right, one meeting down.
Please.
Is it 6:05?
Yeah.
6:11, we
Keep rolling.
So let's bring the committee of the whole to order.
Trustee Fletcher.
Present.
Trustee Ferguson.
Here.
Trustee Tribe.
Here.
Trustee Nice.
Here.
Trustee Charo.
Present. All right. Well, any public comments on agenda topics? Hearing none. Can I have a motion to bring the consent agenda to the table?
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Nice made a motion, seconded by trustee Try. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
No old business, new business. Do we have a CMT engineering update?
We do not. Jim came by today with most of the stuff we talked about. He reported on it the last meeting. Okay.
How about the village manager? Does he want to say anything?
The village manager would like to say something.
Oh, that's
We received, let's see, Thursday, Friday, 6 different firms that were interested in our RFQ for being our construction manager. So, I talked to Dave, and I think the way that we're gonna approach it is the same way that we did when we picked the engineers or the architect. We'll put together a group of like 6, go through those proposals, and then narrow them down to one to give to a recommendation to the board here. That seems to fall within the requirements that Lisa said that we need to be able to do to make that choice. And I think the 6 are gonna be myself, Vern, Megan Cochran, and then Tim, Dave, and Greg. So,
Marty,
All right.
sounds good.
so we're hoping to have it to use in 2 weeks.
You're interested in 6 proposals in 2 weeks?
Well, we go through them, we can grade them, we can look at them, we can eliminate 1, 2 here. We may not interview all of them, we may not interview any of them. It all depends where it's at and where people are. One of the others that's gonna be on the committee is Matt from FGMA. And he gave us all kind of like a 6-point outline of what we should look for in each of those categories and stuff. And maybe she already started on it today. I was working on some zoning changes that we have coming up. And probably will start working on that tomorrow. It's interesting, all of these proposals have different facets to it, and how they approach going and making a profit, and how they do some of these projects and stuff. So it'll be interesting with the process.
I'm just excited for the process.
Vern just got back from vacation. You got anything to report on?
We have the bicycle rodeo coming up next week, next Wednesday. Obviously, that's a free event for everyone that attends, but look forward to that, kind of getting things in line, getting that ready to go. The only other thing is, our new hire, officer, unfortunately did not make the process. He's a brand new officer on the first day of the tragic event on April 28th. And 22 years old, and just he turned in his letter of resignation yesterday, basically just saying that this job was not for him, so it's unfortunate. So we'll go back to the process of hiring another an officer as far as moving forward. So, other than that, that's it.
That was a rough, it lasted longer than you probably thought after that day.
I was surprised you made it through that thing.
It was a lot.
So, all right. Anything further from village manager?
You got anything, Dustin?
I'm next.
Oh, that's right.
Public
Trent, you got
properties?
anything?
Public properties then?
Yeah, we didn't talk about too much last night, but I did update them on the projects, and right now the bike trail was finished, the concrete is finished being poured today, and they should be ripping forms off tomorrow. And we should have all those repairs made, for this year, by the end, at least all done by the end of the week.
Looks really good too, doesn't it?
That bike trail is amazing, so that's being repaired.
You ever have a clue how many people use that bike trail? I mean, it amazes me how much, it's always got somebody on it.
We don't know, we don't have a count.
That'd be fun.
There's a lot of people on it.
Yeah.
I mean, always walking,
I
riding,
think that's a good way to say it, a lot.
Yeah.
too many to count.
A gaggle.
Even,
Gaggle, I like that.
even at 10 o'clock at night,
Yeah,
there's people on it.
It's kind of dark then.
I'm watching up.
this is sad, what are you doing at 5 o'clock in the morning watching bike trail? It's a little creepy, Russ.
Anyway,
Yeah.
is that all for the
Right.
properties?
Security. Security.
Naughty and nice, nice and naughty and
Security,
nice.
I disagree,
Right.
security.
Alright, how about public comments on village business?
There's none.
Hearing none. The next scheduled meeting is October the 14th. For the committee of the whole, we have no reason, as we stated earlier, for closed session, so I will take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Trustee Garcia, seconded by trustee